mountains apart, will make a sound. I hear this make a sound. The notes in the mailbox tell you that I'm coming home. I think I'll never stay around for a while, so you're not alone. While, so you're not alone. Just hear your pretty voice. I don't think I need to see it all. Don't think I need to see it all. It's our hair and a velvet toe. Give to me. Oh, every breath that is in your nose is a tiny little gift to me. Tiny little gift to me. It feels so bad till the sun came down. Then I come home, wrap my arms around, wrap my arms around. Let a man with a microphone tell you what it loves the most. You know why you love it all when you're thinking of the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost.
Hey Brendan, if you want to go louder, man, you got room if you want to go louder on your guitar. On the guitar, yeah. No, the mic. Don't worry, I got you on the mic. I mean, other than that, yeah. If you guys want to go up, yeah, you got room.
They took I from the bottomless pit. Along with the killer prophets, while we stand aside and look. I'm a fear for atomic energy. We gotta fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? So I ever had redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery, but ourselves can free our mind. I'm a feel for atomic energy. They can't stop the time. So while we stand aside and look, atomic energy, we got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? So I never Redemption song. Redemption song. Redemption song. Redemption song. These songs of freedom is all I ever need. Redemption songs, redemption songs. These songs of freedom, redemption songs, redemption songs.
Alright, let's hear it for Brandon and the house band. Keep your hands together as we give it up for the house band. We have Tara Smiley, tickling the ivories. To her left, brother stick in the water, it's her brother Pete Smiley. Pete Party Favour Smiley. Over on percussions, KP Kevin Penny. And the artist Bob Marley wishes he was. Was? Yeah. Brendan Brazow, give it up for Brendan. He's the man. Alright, the list is, I forgot to read out the list. It's Jack, me, and then Danny Will, Mark Hallworth, Baby O, The Council, Tara and Alex, Kelsey, Chris, and we're going to finish up with our headlining act, Lucy Morgan. Yeah. Oh yeah, the headliner. No, it's still just 2 songs. Yeah, I'll come and like point to you when you're next. So don't worry if you don't remember that.
No pressure.
Always like I do a bit of stand-up comedy, and I was doing a comedy gig at the weekend, and like when I do comedy, right, I'm always like very self-conscious that like the first few minutes that you're up there are very important because that's the first few minutes that people will make up their mind about you. And you got to approach the stage with confidence. You got to like shake the hand with the host and do all that stuff. And that's what all going through my head as I was doing this comedy gig, right? And I was like, I'll get everything right. And I walked up and I went and I pulled the microphone out like this, and that bit fell out.
Oh. Oh.
Shit, sorry. Is that all right?
That's all right.
Yeah, okay. And I said to myself, got to make sure that never happens again. Oh, look at me. Doesn't count if I do it on purpose. I was shopping in Winners this weekend, and every time I go to Winners, I feel like that's the name is ironic. That's weird. Going to Winners is weird. To be honest, every time I go in there now, I do have this strong sense that I'm not winning anything. I think you might be right. My favourite part of Winners is when you're lining up and you're like running the gauntlet of the impulse buys, because that really is like the shit that nobody needs. Or seemingly so, because the lady in front of me, she got something. Turns out she was like, actually, I do need a mug that says I love you more than Wi-Fi.
Oh man.
That's a stupid thing to have on a mug. Nothing's better than Wi-Fi. I go home, my mum's like, Jack, I haven't seen you in ages. I'm like, yeah, hang on, have you changed your Wi-Fi code? Truffle and kale chips, yes please. I've been in Canada almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in the summer. And when I first arrived in Canada, I heard the stereotype that Canadians are the nicest, most polite people, right? Yeah. Yeah. As an Englishman, I was too polite to correct you. Like, where are you from? I'm from the UK. I don't know if you've heard of us. We've been in the news recently for making some terrible mistakes. Yeah. I think like Canadians are very nice and polite. I have to say. I think the right amount. I think English people are like repressively polite. Like if you go to England, people won't say hello to each other, not because they're rude, because they're too polite. Like, I don't want me to speak to him. I'm like, my politeness sometimes I think gets in the way. Like, I live in a condo building, and on the front of the condo building there's a sign, and the sign says, "Don't hold the door open for strangers." The sign gives me anxiety. As an Englishman, holding the door open is my whole thing. That's my whole vibe. And now there's a sign that says I can't. There's only one time I was walking at home, and there was a lady behind me, and she had a pushchair with a baby in it, and I thought, my goodness, it's two strangers. I held the door open for them. You got to, right? I honestly think, like, there could be like a guy dressed as a Hamburglar carrying a flat screen TV, and I'd still be like, yeah, here you go, mate. Off you go. Do you guys know the Hamburglar?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I didn't know if that was too.
McDonald's,
Ginger kid that used to steal hamburgers.
Stripes,
No. I was out with Pete this weekend. Yeah. And there was that group that asked you to take a picture of them. Right? Do you remember? You were all mollied up, so maybe not.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. I get anxious when like groups of people ask me to take photos of them, because in my mind something triggers to say this has to be the best photo they've ever seen. Right? Like I think you're not just taking a photo, you're capturing a memory, right? And I don't want them looking back at that memory and going, oh, that was a nice memory. Shame I got that dickhead to capture it. Right? Turns out only half of Auntie Mabel was at Niagara Falls with us, as this picture would suggest. Nice framing. I think that's all I'm going to say for now. Thanks very much for listening to me. You guys ready for the next act of the evening? Put your hands together. It's the first time he's ever approached our stage, and here he comes. It's Danny Royal. Just as Danny's getting set up, I want to let you know that we do have a caption contest that we're going to start running very soon. And there's some Starbucks coffee up for grabs, so get pumped, get excited about that.
Jack, he's gonna need some help. You just test the guitar though before I didn't get to. What is the knob at 100%? Keep that one switched on all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Most microphones I'd say all the time because it'll. Oh.
Every other time? I've been working on this figure just as weird.
All right, everybody. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming out tonight. My name is Danny Royal. Coming to you with clothing first, then music, everything Royale, everything love. This is a song that I wrote recently about how I'm feeling and about how life is going and how I'm gonna make a big turnaround for myself.
Thank you.
Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. Before my life was a detriment, now it's everything. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. I didn't want this on my country, want this on my head. I didn't want this on my country, got change instead. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. For my life was a detriment, now 17. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. For my life was a detriment, now 17. What I could do for myself, I could know about the past I had. What I see is killing me inside. I can't survive this time. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. For my life was a detriment, now 17. Life sucks, but I don't care to sin. Now I'm 17, now I'm 17. Life sucks, but that change the shit. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. Before my life was a detriment, now 17. Life sucks, but I'm a part of it. Before my life was a detriment, now 17. Now 17.
Thank you. All right, let's hear it one more time, Danny Royale. Where can we find the stuff, Danny? Where can we find the merch? Where can we find the music?
All right, everybody. So, story behind what I'm trying to bring forward is that I have a clothing brand before the music. So the goal is to bring my fans, my friends, my family to my shows wearing my apparel already. These are one of the crew necks. I'm going to have e-commerce pushed on Instagram, so you can find me at Danny Royale, so DANNYROYALE. Danny Royale, Instagram. All love. Thank you very much.
All right, Danny Royale, one more time. Yeah. All right, we're going to keep it moving. Up next, we have another newbie to the Middle of Nowhere stage. This guy's a comedian. I've seen him a few times. He's very, very funny. I'm pleasure to have him here. It's Mark Hallward.
Stevie Gun Protect, everybody! He's faking that accent. Dude, come on, man. You imagine?
Oh, man.
Can you imagine? It's not, everyone says that here. Sorry, it's my first time here. I don't know what jokes have already been done. Is this a good volume, Roadie Jesus? Yeah, this guy, by the way. I love this guy. This is going to be the best night of our lives. Look at us, man. Hey, let's make a huge round of applause for the people whose seats are not pointed at the stage, yet they're breaking their bodies around to support live art. Come on, round of applause for this. You're the best. We need you. I hope you enjoy yourself tonight. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good time. You walk out of here being like, that was the best show. Like your bones. I was so entertained, my bones changed shape. This is my first time here. Thanks so much, guys. Let's keep it going. Some goofy jokes from Homeless Weird Al. Let's keep it going. I'm here, man. This is very fun. My name's Mark. The first thing you need to know about me is that I'm like a cheerful dude. It's okay. I try to be a happy guy, and it's working. Life rules, man. I walk around, and now I'm like walking around air drumming. I probably look like a dancing palm tree. It's the best, man. Round of applause. Is anybody here happy? That would be kind of cool. Yeah, all right. Sure, yeah. Some people are like, nah, man, I listen to Simple Plan. I'm like, okay. Keep it to yourself. But here's the thing. Of course a gangly idiot like me was going to be happy. This is my body. How goofy is this thing? Someone described me recently as human finger guns. How great is that? My bones are made out of garden hoses. This is the best. And here's the greatest part about being, if you want to be happy, go for it, man. Because I'll tell you, the greatest part about being stupid positive all the time, ooh, baby, positivity bothers everybody. It's the best, right? Why is everyone so angry all the time? I'm trying, I'm flashing thumbs up, but everybody wants me to drown. Jesus. So that's the first thing you need to know about me. I'm just a hummingbird on Prozac. Just dig it. It's good. That's the first thing you need to know about me. Second thing you need to know, and this will even things out, if you're really cynical, I guess, as happy as I am, I'm equally as poor. Which is kind of cool. Fellow musicians or whatever, you guys poor? It's the best, isn't it? Yeah. I like being poor. It's kind of a fun adventure. You know you're poor when in your house you've got fruit flies, but no fruit. That's terrifying. Where the hell are you coming from? Can't you breed fruit? It's in your name. I didn't even understand that I was poor. That's how stupid positive I am. I don't care. I did my taxes and I found out I've been living at $3,000 a year below the poverty line. Jesus, but it's okay. Hey man, I'm happy. I'm surviving. Listen, I can't believe it gets better than this. That's crazy. I should aim higher, I guess. That's cool. Think about it. If I buckle down and work really hard, one day I might even make it to poverty. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Next time I'm here, I'll be like, you get a tuna can, you get a tuna can. Like, give me something. That's the dream. Can you imagine leaving a Walmart having paid for everything? Anyway, sorry. I'm getting carried away. That's the dream, isn't it? Yeah. So let's review. I'm happy. Second thing, I'm poor. Third thing you need to know about me, and this is bad news, I'm so sorry, but the third thing you need to know about me, this is my voice. This is my actual voice. So people think I fake this squawk. I don't know why I would pick something so shrill and buzzy. I sound like if a harmonica complained. Like, wait, that's my face. And I didn't clue into that either until my friend, this is such a horrible thing to say to your buddy, but my buddy was like, nah, man, you got a shrill voice. You don't hear it? Mark, you sound like if a seal got repeatedly punched in the throat. It's a horrible thing to say to your friend. And the worst part was my comeback was honestly to go, no. So that's me. That's all you need to know about me. While there's a fine line between my name's Mark and it's all the same. We're having a good time. I'm very grateful to be here and doing this or whatever. This is great. This is all about making you laugh and lowering your IQ. That's what this show's all about. We're having a good time. But other things you could have done tonight are, so maybe they're out to disappoint. I don't know. I used to be a big fan of this show, Mythbusters, which they took it off the air, but it was, it was a great show, right? These guys test common myths, right? Yeah. It's fun to see what they were doing. Oh, do cats always land on their feet? I don't know. Can skinny jeans turn you vegan? Ooh, I don't know, stuff like that. And it was a good show though, but thank God they took it off the air because eventually they were gonna run out of myths and rumors and stuff. Man, they were just gonna start smacking down every bit of hope you had as a person. You weren't gonna want to leave your house. Eventually that show was gonna be like, tonight on Mythbusters, follow your heart and your dreams can come true. Busted. Oh, damn it. Don't tell us this. There's no such thing as soulmates. Confirmed. Oh no. That's not going to happen tonight. That's why you came out. Last thing out of me, I am grateful to get to do this. I never used to get to do it. I used to work as a tour guide on double-decker buses downtown Toronto. You ever seen those buses?
Yeah.
First of all, craziest job. I was just making everything up. And nobody's paying attention. Nobody even cares. Yeah. One time we came out from under a bridge, and I was like, that's the sun, everybody. The sun was invented in 1941. Like, it went on. And all these people were like, fascinating. Like, no one's listening. One guy stood up to take photos of the sun. I was like, is anybody listening? And what I learned, whatever your job is, this is what I learned, man. Have fun, because nobody's paying attention to what you do, I think. I don't know. You can do whatever. I was a tour guide for 4 years, and somehow I only got 1 complaint. How? How was that possible? I was losing my mind. One time a kid called me a hippo, and I freaked out. And yeah, isn't that mean? That's not very nice. And the dad was like, does little Sebastian need containing? I went, yeah, in a body bag. Like, I freaked out. That was so inappropriate. It was just bringing out the worst in me, man. One time I was so drunk at work that I threw up off a bus. You know how crazy that is? Can you imagine I tried to like incorporate that in the tour of Toronto? I'm like, yeah, we're just approaching the intersection of Spadina and Bloor. Okay, like, clearly, how was nobody complaining? Hey, man, look how tall this guy's hair is. That's sick. An Astro Boy walked in. That was sick. Anyway, see, I'm not very appropriate at any job. Well, one time on the double-decker bus, I booted a crackhead out of the bus. There's no door. Anybody, you know these old double-decker buses, right? Anybody could just jump in, and this crackhead was like, me! He just like dove in, and I was freaked out. And you know me, I try to be a nice guy. I don't know where this came from, but I was like, not today, boom! And I just kicked a guy, and he went flying, and a family from Indiana cheered. Like, this is the coolest day of my life. So clearly, people should have been complaining. Nah, man. I only got 1 complaint, and here it is. Somebody phoned in, I guess, and they went, I did the tour with Mark for 2 hours there. He spoke about drugs for 55 straight minutes. And even worse, he spoke about drugs and the gays. Whoa. That was the complaint. Isn't that nuts? From the Real Housewives of Bigot County? Like, who the hell? Wow. And this is what I thought about the whole thing. Make some noise if you agree with this little idea. That, wait a second, clearly, a non-stop tour about drugs and gays would be an awesome tour. Who's with me on that? Wouldn't that be the greatest tour of all time? Non-stop drugs and gays, non-stop stiffies and spliffies. Hey, what a party. That should be the tour, man. How great would that be? First of all, there's no way I did that. I have to let people off the bus. You're telling me people are like, you passed my hotel. I'm like, your hotel's just a concept, bro. Like, so have fun at your job, whatever it is. If that's the tour you thought I was giving, I should have said way crazier stuff, I think. People are like, the Royal Ontario Museum, the ROM, is this a good place? I'm like, it's a good place to suck a dick. Like, the ROM, more like the rim, am I right, boys? You guys are amazing. Thanks so much for this show this evening, man. Round of applause and that.
Alright, keep it going. Mark Hallworth. Woo. Alright. Oh man, Mark had some jokes about people not believing the way he talks. I can relate. Fine, meant to do it. Meant to do it. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Next up we have Baby O and John. Make some noise for Baby O and John as they make their way to the stage. What's that, Rashid? Why am I holding coffee? Glad you asked. The Caption Competition, we're going to get rolling now. The Caption Competition was won by Tara Smiley last week, right? Yeah. It's an interactive social media competition. So next week. You got to be on time, sister. What you guys got to do is jump on the Instagram @NowTheHere. You will see a picture of our darling and precious percussionist Kevin Penny. All you have to do is leave a caption, and at the end of the night, the best one goes home with Komodo Dragon Blend from Starbucks. Yeah, this was not sponsored. We have a friend of the show who I think steals them, but you have to be okay handling stolen beans. Whoa! Yeah. @NowTheHere. I will plug it numerous times before the end of the evening. So don't worry if you don't got it right now. And where'd Baby O go? Oh, there she is. All right. Just checking you're ready. All right, guys. These guys are fresh off a big gig down in Dominican Republic. So have a look at all tanned. Costa Rica. Jeez, that looked terrible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Baby O and John.
Nice. I don't know how I feel about stolen beans. Yeah, that's what happened. I could tell it wasn't because you dropped it. You were like, sorry, yep. Just dialing it in. Is there a switch on it? I think
Hello? Oh,
it's been getting turned off on me. I don't know what. Yeah, there we go.
I'm here. Okay, so I'm Baby O, and I'm going to play a song that I wrote, but when I wrote this song, I envisioned it with 2 guitars, which is why John is here accompanying me, so you can hear it the way I imagine it. So this is it. It's called Big Mac. Big Mac. It's not that easy, not as simple as it seems. Take back the hate you got on my dream. Pitch black, gone are the colors that I once could see. Unpack the things that I just don't need. Forget the expectation. I got nothing to defend. And when it comes, it's hard to find. It's not me. Hey, you never gave me what I want, what I need. I'm through
That was Baby O and John. Give it up one more time. All right. I haven't checked the Instagram, but I imagine there's lots of entries. You whacking one in there now, Larry? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. Absolutely, he's gonna kill it. Okay, next up we have we're mixing it up again. We've had some commentary. We've had some comedy. We've had some music, and now we're gonna go with some poetry. So I need you guys to give me some clicks as we welcome the cool, calm, and collected Ed Healy to the stage. Come on down, Ed. Actually, let's just applaud. The clicks are too quiet. Ed Healy.
Thank you. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Hey, we're rocking. How y'all doing? Nice to see full house. One of the old gangs here. My peer group. Hey, Lucy's here tonight. Is she coming up? Eris can't make it tonight, so I have to speak on behalf of the council. We'll be back next week. So let's move right along. With what's going on in the United States, I got to read this one. I got a lot of American friends. I spent a lot of time there. I used to live in Manhattan. And the speculation is Trump is going to get reelected because of all the, the rigging that's going on, the exclusion of black voters, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But also what's going on is the shit's starting to happen again in the Middle East. So I wrote this a little while ago. And I think I better read it. Then I'm going to read one of my favorite love poems after, so we can end on an up note. And you guys want to play along? Thanks. This is called Democracy's Legacy. Why do democracies cry freedom, parenting foreign regimes buttressed with their arms? No valued resources left to strip? It must simply be the rhetoric of ego, power, and post-colonial geopolitical games of chess. The new aristocracy, an outsource of the West. Village elders, warlords, kings, replaced by street poor youth, militarized up, soldiered through the ranks to coup. Second generation democratic grooming begins. Oxford, Yale, Cambridge, Harvard, and so, ignoring their own national cultural institutions, fraternized all with the new democratic rules, waiting to collect their constitutional coronation jewels. New fascist dictators all robed in Savile Row and Brooks Brothers dismiss their sacred traditions, law, religion, culture, disappearing their people, never to be heard from ever again. $billion bank accounts, all offshore, orchestrating the 40-year cycle of gore. On the West tables, white are served regular courses of military wares. Payment not needed, the buffets are free. No check, no payment, no secure cash account. Collateral is damage where people once stood. Poverty, illiteracy, enslavement, death, democratic aid, all without breath. And the leaderships drone on. Simple rights to health, schools, justice, free speech left in the guttered streets of their humanity. The UN and NYC sits, ignores, and ignores all. Regime troops, rebel press gangs, child soldiers, suicide bombers, their rapes, killings, mutilations, multiple genocides on the simplest occasions. Thanks. We're going to leave Soweto, Missouri for another time. Anyway, as an older person, it's really nice to hear here and everywhere else, everybody focused in on love. Love for the planet, love for each other, love for everything. It's very refreshing. When I grew up, it was all anti-war, civil rights, which made a beautiful environment for falling in love. There's nothing like political passion and personal passion to bring people together. Anyway, this is, some of you may have heard it before, but it's really special because you'll never guess what it's about. It's you to me and me to you. No mystery in the way you move, straight up, direct, no delayed festering of misunderstanding. Sensually kind in your slow affection, I've never had to fear your direct rejection. Eye to eye, taste to taste. I live with you on our physical without. The universe connects, so do we. Always the needed flights to see, touch, just enough to keep our hearts real, believing our fate has the common seal. Eye to eye, taste to taste, heart to heart. Back again, your wings simulating caress provides me with a new strength to engage. Will I fly after you to the Sunshine Coast, following my heart, your strength, our fate? Destiny, it seems, is ours to continue to make. Eye to eye, taste to taste, heart to heart, soul to soul. Now the learning and knowing has forged our belief. Others have left their mark, scars now in complete relief. We've survived, independently proud, still able to smile. Our laughter speaks volumes in our own moral style. No pressure, no objectives, no ring in the works. The goal, my desire to spend time where no shadow lurks. Eye to eye, taste to taste, heart to heart, soul to soul, fate to fate. Thanks. That's about someone who lived around the corner, knew each other in high school, and she lives in Vancouver, I live in Toronto, and we're still very close. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone.
All right, that was Ed Healy. Let's hear it for Ed one more time. Yeah. And one more time for the band as well. Oh, God, they're good. They're good.
That
Yes,
was awesome.
band.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, this is a free show. We appreciate you guys coming down. But if you do, the band, we don't pay the bands. They've asked and we said no. But if you do, if you come and buy them a drink, they would greatly accept a beverage. So you can show your appreciation to the band by buying them a $6 tall can. Why not? Yeah. That's the first one I've ever asked for. Or a whiskey. Let's not push it. Kevin will take a whiskey. Alright, next up is Alex and Tara. Make some noise for Alex as she walks up to the stage. Oh, and surprise guest Jackson's going to join them too. Give it up for Jackson Smiley. They were, last week I described these two as two gaggling schoolgirls, and now they have a third gaggling schoolboy. I remembered what I was going to say when Mark was talking about my accent, and it not being real. No, it's okay. It's actually not the first time that's happened. I was in a bar once, and I was chatting to a lady, and she said to me, "Is your accent real?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "I've had 2 other guys come up to me tonight faking a British accent." I was like, "You're kidding me." I was outraged. And she asked me for ID, and so I took out ID to show it to her. I was like, "There you go, see." I think like any time in any kind of romantic transaction, if ID is involved, It's not gone well. Just give up. Anyway, look at this absolute rabble over here. Chaos. Moments like this are the best part of the podcast. It's just people moving around.
All right, I think we might be good.
Are you good? You guys are good? Alright. Are
Sorry,
you guys doing Spice Girls again today?
No, we're doing the doors. We're starting with the doors.
Oh,
And then
okay.
opening them.
Mixing it up. Who was your favourite door? Sporty door or
I like scary door.
scary door? Okay.
Closely called a big posh door.
That's like friendly family banter. Friendly. Yeah, alright.
All right.
Okay, I think they're ready. Guys, give it up for Alex Window, Tara Smiley, and Jackson Smiley.
Thank you very much for the mic. Hey everyone. Sorry you had to see that kerfuffle, but it's now sorted out. So, we perform together sometimes. We're going to do a few songs for you, me, Alex, and Jackson. We're going to start with our version of Light My Fire by the Doors. Know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. You know that it would be untrue. It's time to wallow in the mire. So right now we can only lose, or our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. So right now we can only lose, or our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Light my fire, light my fire. Light my fire, light my fire. Light my fire, light my fire. Light my Thanks, everyone. Well, I'll go first. Maybe I'll take the second. I promise maximum 1 minute.
You guys, are you both playing? It's a no.
Yeah. All right. There we go. All right, fam. Please. All right. So, I'm Tara. I'm gonna play a song I found on Spotify. I think it's really pretty. We'll see how it goes. There's a chord in my way, so yeah, it might not be great. All right. No, it's a great excuse. It's fine. Okay. If we could live in this moment and just hold it, my head across your chest, I'll never leave this bed. The flowers will be blooming, the sun will be shining, the leaves will turn again while we're feeling loving. The sun, it will be shining, the flowers still
we're going to do an original that I wrote. We are good. We're just three people cozying up on a piano bench. Nothing to see here. Yeah, so this original, I wrote it in a way to kind of center myself. It is a very vibrant memory that I think back to very often when I need some centering. So maybe you can sort of hear that in your voice. Feel in the warm fire.
All right. That was Tara and Jackson and Alex. Give it up one more time. Put your hands together. Three nice people on the piano. I've seen it all. I've seen it all now. You guys did good. All right. Next up, we have Kelsey and Chris. Just Chris? Kelsey and Chris. Kelsey and Chris together. Give it up, Kelsey and Chris together. She's in the washroom. So Chris is going to do a dance till she gets back. There it is. Oh, here she is. Kelsey's back, everybody. Feeling as light as air after the bathroom break. I don't know why I said that. I agree, Rob. That deserved a head shake. That was not good hosting to comment on someone. The caption contest is underway. There's only 3 captions, but also you got to get on there. I didn't mention this. You got to go vote. Leave a like for the one you like the best. I've got to be honest. Kevin's is the one I like the most personally. I don't think we've ever had anybody who's the subject of the caption and the winner. Maybe there will be a TMoN first. I don't know. Who knows? But get on there. It's at Now The Here. Vivian is at Now The Here. And you just jump on there and you like the best one. And you leave one as well if you want. Are any of you guys on the gram? The McKagan family? Any of you guys have the Instagram? No? Yeah, you do? Oh yeah, both of you do. Come on, get on there. I think you've got a caption in you, I think. Or at least a like in you. What's that? Yeah, I was talking about photos earlier, like taking group photos, and like you guys all remember the days of film, right? Filming camera, yeah. I do too. I remember that. That was the wild west of photo taking, right? It didn't matter if you asked someone to take a picture. It didn't matter if it was a shit picture or not. Just go. You still get nothing but gratitude, right? It'd be a week later until they got it developed and realised it was all blurry and your big sausage finger was in the top right-hand corner. Miss those days. Now your work is instantly judged and they go, anyway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Kelsey and Chris.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey and we're going to sing 2 originals. The first one is called You Belong. This is your belong song, your belong song. Yeah, sometimes we feel so aligned. We question if there's anything to find. Well, my love, diving deep, you're not a sheep, 'cause you belong.
am so sorry about that. I am so sorry.
It added some flair.
I am so embarrassed.
Some
I'm like,
unpredictability.
I wanted to disappear in the corner. I was like, no. I'm so sorry.
It was dynamic. Now I'm gonna sing an original called "Would You Be."
Oh wait, you got a DI, right? You want to plug in?
Oh yeah, sorry. Right after we plug it.
Kelsey-eyed. Get up, get me up, what? Yeah, good. Queen lady, the peace sign? Yeah. What a fun little charm you are. One more time for Kelsey. Alright. Alright, he was accompanying Kelsey, but now he's going to do a couple of songs for himself. Words are my tool. Chris Mapili, everybody.
Don't touch that. Jack.
Just making sure it's still on.
Sorry, man. It's a bad habit. I need to retrain the.
It's just because I can't. I don't. I can't. Visually, I can't see what it's.
This is my guitar, so I'm just gonna
Don't even need to give me a reason.
play some of my original stuff
Let me mute it. You know?
in very, very uncomfortable ways. It's the best kind of guitar where I don't know quite how. Anyway, this is called, I don't even remember what I'm playing. This is called Inside. Wrote this 2 years ago, I believe. It's a sad one, so I'm going to try and accompany it with a happy end afterwards. I can't reach any fix. I'm trying to get the green ones. Green ones are the best ones. Or take them away. Anyway, this is called Inside. Stay inside. The storm will catch you otherwise. Stay upright. It's a tall order to fight. Oh, attracted to nothing then, grief-stricken or something. Well, I know I'll find you where it all started. Step aside. You're only in your own way tonight. Step up and find. We can see each other from this height. Oh, attracted to nothing then, grief-stricken or something. Well, I know I'll find you where it all started. So much fear and rain and talk all out to me. I'll show you how. So much more here than you thought. So much fear and rain and talk all out to me. I'll show you how. Stay inside. Stay inside. Stay alive, and I won't stay out of sight. I don't know what to try. I'm gonna do a cover. This is a fun one to cover, I think. Brush fire fairy tale, itsy bitsy diamond well, big fat hurricane, yellow belly given name. When the show And in the end we're bound to rebound off the wheel. We'll dust off your drinking cap, solar powered plastic lamp, pretty pictures of things we ain't. We are only what we hate. But in the long run we have found silent films are full of sound, inaudibly free. Slow down, everyone, you're moving too fast. Frames can't catch you when you're moving like that. Well, inaudible melodies are narration of strategy. Slow down, everyone, you're moving too fast. Frames can't catch you when you're moving. Plato's cave is full of freaks, demanding refunds for the things they've seen. How I wish they could believe in all the things that never made the screen. And just slow down, everyone, you're moving too fast. Frames can't catch you when you're moving. Slow down, everyone, you're moving too fast. Oh, frames can't catch you when you're moving. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, the Middle Order.
That was Chris Mabili one more time. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, we have one more act of the evening. Our headlining act, Lucy Morgan. Lucy Gwendolyn Morgan, make your way to the stage. Just as Lucy's setting up, I have time to give away the, or announce the results of the Caption Contest. And as a TMoN
I totally forgot.
Never got.
To like a...
Oh, that's okay. No, it's closed. Voting's closed.
Oh.
Voting's closed, and it was an absolute nail biter. As a TMoN first, we've had a tie, ladies and gentlemen, with a record-breaking low amount of votes. But luckily, the tie was between a married couple, Anna and KP. Kevin Penny, give it up! Yeah! Enjoy the beats together. Don't feel bad. Like it wasn't a crowd, right? Like I think we needed to have them like developed ahead of time and hand them out with the caption maybe. Would have been better. Next time. We have one more act of the evening and then we're done, guys. Before you guys all shoot off. Okay, so as soon as the show finishes, what we ask is, we take a picture, so everybody is here. You guys have to, but unfortunately, but everyone else, it's optional. You guys have to come be in the picture. No, you don't have to. It's like, we'd like you, we'd love you to be in the picture, because you come all the way, but you don't have to. Do you see what I did with my voice just then? It was crazy. Access vocal cords I didn't know I had. So yeah, so come on stage, take a photo, and then afterwards the band just told me that they're going to stay and jam for a while, so don't feel like you have to leave as the show's finishing. Stay, drink, eat, jam, dance. Right, Kyle? Yes. Our final act, our headlining act, is Lucy Gwendolyn Morgan, who's going to be playing her own show here at Alphaley on Sunday, February 2nd. Is that right? 2nd? Yeah. Yeah, Sunday, February 2nd. Come and see the next act, Lucy Gwendolyn. Well, I guess you should do it first, and then we'll plug you. But they're gonna
do a plug.
Do a pre-plug and a post-plug.
Bookmark.
The double plug. I like it. All right. Yeah, she's playing here on February 2nd, but she's also playing right now. God, you lucky ducks! Give it up one more time for Lucy Gwendolyn Morgan. Thank you.
start with a cover by Claro, and then I'll do an original. It's called Closer to You. I feel it in my bones, even when I'm alone. Mama said I told you so, going down a different road. Call me late at night, I pick up every time. Wish that I could rewind, get some peace of mind. I just like went into a bit of a zone. I like literally like lost where I was. Shut up, don't wanna hear you now. I'm fed up. Wish I could say it was enough to make me walk away. And I messed up, 'cause every time I start to get up, well, my head feels fucked up, and I know it won't change. The things you do only make me want to get closer to you. And the things that you say only make me want to stay. Don't push me away, I'm not going away. I'll wait, 'cause I need to hear your voice. No, I'm standing here by choice, and I can hear the background noise anyway. Shut up, don't wanna hear it now. I'm fed up. Wish I could say it was enough to make me walk away. And I messed up, 'cause every time I start to get up, well, my head feels fucked up, and I know it won't change. The things you do only make me want to get closer to you. And the things that you say only make me want to stay. The things you do only make me want to get closer to you. And the things that you say only make me want to stay. Okay, I wrote this song today, and I'm sorry to this side of the audience. I'm not gonna really look at you because I'm probably gonna have my eyes glued to the page. But I just really want to play it because it's called Second Chances. Never thought I'd find myself back here in this place. It's been
9 to 11 here at Alchemy. I'll be here and some of my friends, and it'll be really fun. So you should come. And my voice will hopefully be a little bit clearer. Thank you.
Lucy Morgan, Sunday, February 2nd, 9 p.m. Come out and see her live doing all her songs, and you can get a 3-course meal for $33. God, what a night! I'll be there. Mitch will be there. Guys, that's our show. Thank you very much for coming. Put your hands together one more time for the house band. We had Tara Smiley, Pete Smiley is going off for a little Pete Smiley, Brenda Brazow, and Kevin Penny. Give it up for Lucas Luzar doing the sound, making us all sound great. Thank you, Lucas. Handling sound 1 crisis at a time. Mitch Lanton McKechnie was unfortunately unwell tonight, but he couldn't address the crowd, but we couldn't be here without him. Let's hear it for Mitch, everybody. Yeah, and finally I want to say thank you to you guys. You guys all came out, you gave your attention to the crowd, and it means so much to everyone that performs here. Special mention to the McKechnie crew who came out. Thank you very much. And even more special mention to Uncle Al. Thank you for coming out. 93 years young. Let's hear it for Uncle Al. Yay! Alright, so the band is going to stay for a little bit and play some tunes for you, so don't feel like you have to leave. But what we will ask is, please, we love it. We have a little schmooze fest up on the stage where we take a picture and we post it on the ground, we post it on the YouTube. So if you could, please up out of your seats and join us on the stage for a quick picture. And if you did have fun tonight, it would be really, really, really appreciative of all of us. If you could just tell one person in the week about our show and that you had fun here, that would be very meaningful to us too. Thank you very much for coming. Safe journey home. Bye.